Hi friends, Teonna here, and I've got a new Cayton art project I'm super excited to share with you. Today, we will be thinking about how kindness can grow and bloom just like a tree. So today, we will be creating our own kindness trees. Let's get started. The first thing you'll want to do is draw and color in your tree. So let's do that right now. So one thing I like to do whenever I am coloring in an object or a person, place, I like to layer the colors. So I like to use markers, and I also like to use color pencils. And that just makes all of the colors stand out even more. So you'll see that I haven't been fully coloring in the piece, and that's because trees have texture. So this helps to create that texture that we all know trees have. Now that we have our tree drawn in, let's grab our construction paper and start creating leaves. As you can see, I've got a variety of colors and scrap paper that I will be using to create my leaves. And for this part, you can create any shape you want. There's really no wrong way to create leaves, but if you wanted to, you could always take a walk outside with your grown-up, or even look out the window, or even look up pictures of different types of leaves. So as you can see, I just loosely drew out some. They don't look perfect, but that's okay. I'm gonna take my scissors, and with the help of a grown-up, you will carefully cut out your leaves. The nice thing about being able to cut them out is that even when you draw in a sketch, you can always change the shape as you cut them. So the next ones have this funky, spiky shape to them. So this is what our sketch looked like. When you flip it over, now it's kind of like this cool, spiky leaf. So now that we have our leaves drawn and cut out, the next thing you want to do is grab something to write with, and you'll want to think about all of the kind things you have said, or the kind actions that you have done for someone, or the kind things that someone has done for you or said to you. And you'll want to write them down onto your leaves. So let's do that now. All right, so I've written down a couple of things. So this one says making coffee. That's something that my mom does on Saturday mornings, and she makes coffee for both of us. I like to give people handmade gifts. Hugs. I love giving hugs, but some friends may not like hugs, so we do a high five. And when all of you create art with me. So now that we've gotten our leaves written on and everything's ready to go, we're going to grab our glue, so any kind of glue you have on hand, and start to stick the leaves to the tree. Next, we are going to grab our tissue paper in a variety of colors and use them to add some flowers. So what you'll do is you'll grab a piece, and any size will work. Just keep in mind, the bigger your piece of tissue paper, the bigger your flowers will be. If your tissue paper is small, then your flowers will be small. So what I like to do is I like to take my pointer finger, my index finger, put it in the middle, just so I know. And so now I'm just crumpling it up like this, and I give it a push. Give it a little bit of texture. And I add my glue where I want to put this flower. So I think I want to put it here. I've got a good amount of glue. And then next, all I do is I sit my flower right on top of the glue. There you go. That's a super simple and easy way to create flowers. So let's do that to the rest of our kindness tree. So this is what I have so far. So I left some parts blank because what I want to do is every day or maybe once a week, whenever I've done something that is kind to others or that they have done for me, I want to be able to have room to add more leaves and add those things to my tree. And even though it's on this one piece of paper, you can always add a second paper and glue it on the back so that way your tree continues to grow and bloom with kindness. Thank you so much for coming and create with me today. I would love to see what you have created, so don't forget to tag us on Instagram. See you next time.